Hey YouTubers, it's been 80 degrees for a week and the water's warmed up. It's still cool. It's not warm, but I thought I'd go ahead and check one of my summertime trout spots to see if anything had kicked off yet. It was a nice day. Had a pretty good little southeast wind. You can see back behind me there's a pretty good ripple on the water. We lit out. Had Susie with me today, so we took off across there. And it's a little early for this spot. This is kind of a summertime spot, but decided to check it out because it had been so warm. And started out catching some dinks here and there. But I was real disappointed, and there was no bait. The bait hadn't come back from the Gulf yet. And actually, I was kind of surprised there was as many trout in there as there were, because there was hardly any mullet, no perch, no ballyhoo, nothing that you normally see in there. We fished a pretty good ways before we started picking up some fish, and but it was actually, like I said, it was better than I thought it was going to be. Susie dragging one behind the boat there. Okay, sit back and enjoy, and I'm going to show you how to lose them back to back to back to back. This is a demonstration on how not to get them in the boat. And I did a pretty good job at it. Alright, back to catching some fish. You can see right over my right shoulder, there's a slick right there. And as soon as I saw that, I staked the boat down, and because I knew there was something in there feeding. So, turns out there was a pretty good little mess of fish there where that slick was. It was a heck of a day for losing fish, though. I didn't even put all the ones in there that I lost. This video would have been longer than it is. But it was a nice day. The water was pretty. Weather was nice. It's good to get out of the house. This is a big old gorilla skipjack that was in there with those trout where that little slick was. He couldn't pass up that Meridine. He smacked it, slung stuff all over my face. But right there where that slick was, there was a pretty good little patch of grass. And those fish weren't on that grass, but they were all around it. If you got a bait up there in the vicinity of that grass, you were gonna get bit. And there were some decent ones, but like I said, most of the good ones I let get away.